Hello friends, and welcome to a quick update. And there's been so much going on that I just thought, you know what, I need to talk to you guys. So let's start. We've got lots of things happening. The first thing, Joe from Pens put on the tubithon event. 16 colorists from around the world did a 24-hour event, all colouring in different things and just talking and raising money for cancer. So throughout the month of February, Joe's running the campaign for the World Cancer Research Fund. It's an amazing thing, like astonishing, and everyone got involved. All the colorists backed it, fantastic, and I was really happy to get involved. I lost my mum to cancer when I was 21, 2 little brothers, so I can understand the catastrophic events that happen in people's lives when cancer strikes. So I was happy to get involved, and I drew this little picture, which is called TLC. I sold it for $1, and with the option to add a donation on my site. And during the Tubithon event, we transferred £1,000 into the Just Giving campaign. And from that point on, you can get this image for free when you make any donation through Just Giving to the World Cancer Fund. So all you have to do is make a donation to the World Cancer Fund through Just Giving, through the links that Pens has. I think all the links are down below. And when you get the receipt emailed to you from Just Giving, there'll be a link in that receipt for you to download this picture and you can get involved. I know a lot of you have already, so that's really exciting. I went on to the Just Giving page and had a look just before this video, and it was up to £7,948, which is amazing. Of course, I translated that into Australian dollars, which is 15,355 Australian dollars. Which makes it sound so much more epic. So congratulations to Joe. Congratulations to all of the colorists who got involved in the Tubithon. Thank you to everybody who's downloaded this, who's coloured it, who's got involved. It's such an amazing event for such a great cause, and it's so exciting to see just what a wonderful community the colouring community is. Like, I know that because I see all your comments and all your support almost every day, and just to see it actually hit the ground running and raise all that money for cancer is amazing. So thank you to everyone who got involved. Now, a number of colorists have coloured this page in, the TLC page, and you can see their colour-alongs. There's quite a lot of them. I know Colourful Country Life, Karen from My Colourful Country Life has done a version of this all in pinks, which I thought was a great thing to do, and it turned out really beautifully. So check that one out. Amy Ward Art, Amy created, she actually coloured it during the Tubithon live, so kudos for her for bravery. She was also the first colorist to start the Tubithon, so she just leapt in at the deep end. So well done, Amy. And Nico Simi colouring, she also did a version live, and hers was really cool. It was watercolour and dark and all sort of moody, and she added a forest into there and all sorts of things. So many different versions, so many fun ways to colour it. Check them out. I know that Jess from Colouring Bumblebee is putting together a collection of all of your coloured versions. So if you've got a coloured version and you want to be included in Jess's video, make sure you contact her. You can do that by emailing her. Once again, it'll be down below, but it's colouringbumblebee@gmail.com. Send your version to Jess and she'll include it in that video that she's putting together, which will just be another way to be part of the community that was involved in this epic event. So congratulations to Joe, congratulations to this whole colouring community. I'd like to say thank you for getting behind it and getting involved and loving it so much. It makes me proud. It makes me proud to be involved in just a small way, but to see it go so well was so exciting. All right, that was Colouring for Cancer. Talking about Joe and Pens and Colouring for Cancer, she's also done another video since then where she lists the top 10 colouring book artists, according to her. Obviously, I had a look, I was curious, and I noticed that I came in at number two of the best colouring artists in the world. So thank you, Joe. I was very happy to even rate in the top 10, but to get number 2, wow, that's just great. All right, talking about videos that feature RJ Hampson, Jodie from Jodie Moments is running the inaugural 2025 Colouring Book Awards. And I have been nominated in a couple of categories. So she's going to put that up. I think there's votes. You need to get your votes in to see who's going to win different categories. So I would encourage you to vote in that, obviously for me. Special mention to Mr. Fogarty, who is a little bit upset because there were no amphibian categories in the 2025 inaugural Colouring Book Awards. I'm sure there's another book of his on the way, so hopefully that will help to rebuild his self-esteem and self-confidence. Thank you, Jodie, for putting that together. I can't wait to see who the winners are in all the different categories. So it's so much fun. So many fun things happening in the colour community at the moment. All right, that's enough for everyone else's news, let's talk about RJ Hampson's news. All right, just a couple of things. There are 2 new discounts in my shop. One is if you buy a book and you would like the duplicates with a difference version of that book, so a whole book as a PDF form, tack on the duplicates version for only $5, and automatically in the checkout, if you select both of those things, the duplicates version will be discounted to only $5. So that's great. People have been asking for that, and finally it's available. And we also have sheets. If you buy 5 sheets and you add an extra, get 6, the 6th one will be free, and that automatically in the checkout will be discounted to 0. The 6th sheet, that is, not all of them. So yeah, 2 new discounts that we've managed to put up in the shop. So if you're been wondering about grabbing a book but wanted the duplicates as well, now's the time to grab it. All right, they're my 2 new discounts. But I guess the most exciting news of all of the news I've got today is that there is a new RJ Hampson book coming, and it is Tiny Tales Volume 3. And I'm going to share a sneak peek at some of the pages that are coming your way. Now, this is a different book. Tiny Tales Volume 3 is something I've not done before. Well, I did a little bit in Pirates. So in Pirates, I created a little ditty for each of the pages. But this book's a bit different because what I've done is I've created stories. Now, some of you know that I was involved in a little bit of children's book illustration and writing, and I have done 5 kids' books. The Bunyip Tree books are all fun and joyous, so I can't stop getting my head into that realm. So what I've done is I've collected 5 little stories that I've written in verse, and I've illustrated those stories as a colouring book. So this volume, Tiny Tales Volume 3, is tentatively titled An Anthology of Ridiculous Tales. This is one of the tales which is in the book. It's called Elephant's Toenails. And I'm just going to read out a couple of the stanzas at the beginning of that and show you the pictures that I've sketched. These are the rough sketches, obviously, just my thoughts on a rough page. And it starts out like this. When elephants need to trim their nails, do they use the garden shears? Do elephants out on dinner dates wear earrings in their ears? If elephants go to the beach for a day, will they surf all the biggest waves? Of course, elephants playing the cello know how a pachyderm should behave. And you can see my ideas all sort of playing out across the page here. And you can imagine how epic this looks in the final book. What else have we got? We've got a couple of different fun stories in there. Another one of the stories is a monster story. Now, I did ask the question on my socials about which of these 2 monsters everybody liked. There's 2 crying monsters. And we voted this one as the winner by quite a margin. So this is one of the pages that's in my monsters story in the book. And this is another little guy. He's cleaning his teeth. But I tell you what, I've had the most epic fun illustrating this book. It's something a little bit different, but it's so joyous and so filled with fun. And at the end of it, if you colour it along, what you'll have is a little book of stories that you can share with people in your life who might like short stories. One that you will have coloured to make it look epic. Even if you don't want to do that, the pages in there are filled with RJ Hampson illustrations and are just fun. So I cannot wait to launch this book. I cannot wait to share it with you. I cannot wait to see what you guys think. Tiny Tales Volume 3 coming to you sometime in March. I'll let you know more as it comes closer to the date. But for now, that's what you got. A little bit of previews going on. Woohoo! All right, I think that's the end of my news, guys. Colouring for Cancer was an awesome event. We got involved. You all got involved. It's going to be epic. It's still happening. If you haven't got involved yet, jump in. The Colouring Book Awards from Jody Moments is something that we could all play with as well. And RJ Hampson has some new discounts on the shop and a new book coming. So that's just a quick update. That's me. Hope you enjoyed this update, and I shall no doubt see you in another video. But for now, it's goodbye. See you guys.